Hello and welcome to a UI video for World of Warcraft. Basically, one of the things about WoW that I really like is all the add-ons. That is also one of the reasons why I'm playing Rift, another MMO. UIs are really important to me. I like to have a lot of customization and just be able to do things about the game that are not normally at the stock. If I couldn't have add-ons in WoW nowadays, I would not even play it. That is how much I really just like add-ons. And that is also one of the things about, say, games like Diablo 3 that I really hate. The thing about Diablo 3 is that it is hard coded. That means that even just small UI changes that Blizzard has to make, like the almost infamous Action House change that was done like a year ago when they added more search values, so you can search for more stats than just the free which the game will launch at, took a lot of time, cause Diablo 3 is coded that way that even small change takes a lot of effort to get into the game. But luckily that's not the case for WoW. So yeah, let's start. This is my main character, my druid. This is one that I have always been playing since vanilla. Now NPC scan, everyone knows what NPC scan does. It's really just useful. Askai's recipe list. This is more for collecting. I'm a huge collector of pretty much anything, but also especially recipes for my leatherworking. What Askip's recipe list does is it makes a scan button, and then it kinda just shows you all the recipes you need in the game. Now I'm only missing 3 recipes and then 1 in the entire game, and then the rest is Warlords of Draenor recipes, but I haven't really been playing these expansions, so yeah. The next recipe is pretty simple. It's Auctionator. No, it's Archie. Archie, you just have to have this add-on. It's amazing for the profession archaeology. I couldn't do archaeology without this recipe, and it's very lightweight. It doesn't take a lot of customization to make it look good. You basically just, you move the windows in the, you make the appearance look good, and then you just move it to where you want it on the screen. You can resize these windows and whatnot, so it's pretty easy add-on. And if you want the windows gone, you just click on the minimap icon. So that's very nice add-on to have. The next one will be Auctionator. Everyone probably knows about this one, but Auctionator, without this add-on, I wouldn't have made all the gold on the auction house that I have made. Currently, I still have 400,000 gold. In total, I have earned more than 2 million gold during my time of WoW, and this add-on here just helps me get to that much gold earned. It just makes so much difference in buying and selling, and especially undercutting. It has a very nice UI to it, and it's very simple. You basically just install the add-on and maybe spend like 10 minutes for the settings, and that's all. So Auctionator, you have to get this add-on for AHO playing, or maybe even just not AHO playing, but just normal play. Bartender 4. This add-on is pretty much known by everyone if you're not playing at the normal UI. Basically, it makes you able to move and resize all the bars. It's kinda simple, but it works. There's not much to say about this add-on. It's just really nice to have. One thing that I would like to mention is that you also can hide different bars. You can hide, for instance, the back button down at the corner, or you can hide even the XP bar or the reputation bar if you don't need that. So that's quite handy. So the next one is Collectinator. This is very, very good if you're collecting mounts. Yeah, it's up here. So it's basically the same as the Askis, where you get like a scan button up at the corner, and then you just wait. Why won't it work? Oh yeah, I forgot it was behind the normal UI. So basically this just shows the drop location of all the different mounts or pets or even other things that you still need. So for instance, I need 2 world events mounts to have all world event mounts, and then I can just quickly see where I'm missing. I'm also missing 3 vendor mounts, so that's quite nice add on this one if you're collecting mounts or even pets or whatever. Use this add-on for a lot of different things. Also just to kind of get an overview of where I need to farm. Crappy chat fix. I need to type in the chat for this one. Basically, look at my chat now. In 2.4 Blizzard they removed the option to have you able to scroll in the chat of what you typed. Well, you have to hold down Alt key and then use the arrow keys up and down. With the crappy chat fix, that is gone, and you can not and you can just stop holding down the Alt key and then type, then use the arrow keys to get the what you just typed. That is very handy add-on. There's no customization, so you just install it and let it run in the background. I really like the guy who did that, because in Mr. Pandari 4.5.4 it broke the chat. The cursive need to, yeah. So this is kind of like the window where you kind of just do a lot of things, or even just options, but that's not really what you will be looking at the most. When you're just out playing and you set up the add-on, it's down here. I have put mine down here, but you can move it, and then you basically just see yourself getting poisoned, and you click on whatever square that is highlighted with a color. Now I'm not poisoned right now, so there's nothing to cure, the add-on says. This add-on was infamous back in vanilla before WoW broke it. Blizzard broke it. Basically, before Blizzard changed, you can just have a little icon, a little UI thing here, and then you just clicked it. So back in vanilla WoW, this add-on was much stronger, and it was actually cheating to have it. But Blizzard broke it, and since like TBC, it has not been that good, but it's still probably the best decursive add-on in WoW, and I just like it. Droid Focus, I don't use this right now, but it's a good add-on for feral druids only. Error filter, this one removes all the different, I don't even think I have a, oh yeah, there's a training dummy. This one removes all the different outer range and you're too far away red texts, and you can customize it to whatever text you don't want. So that is very nice add-on to not have all the red shit up at the target. Let's see. Follower, location and garrison. This is just very good for garrison. I won't really talk about this. Everyone knows this. If you played garrison, you really have to have these add-ons. Grid, it gives a very good raid bars instead of Blizzard's default. I like this one just because it has some good plugins that you can install along the grid that gives a lot of customization. So yeah, grid is very good for raid frames. Handy notes, this one is very known in Mr. Wallace Drainer. I can just go into a zone that I haven't been in. Basically all these little icons, they are done by handy notes. It's very handy to have handy notes. Just find all the treasures and rare spawns in Warlords of Draenor. Hide Blizzard. This one is actually my favorite add-on, I think. I have done so much with this add-on. It's insane. All these different bars here, custom frame store and whatnot, these are things that I have changed and moved around. As you can see, all the things where it says reset, that is where I have went and hidden something or changed something. This add-on basically just lets you resize, move, or even hide completely everything in the Blizzard UI. It is extremely good add-on. I would recommend this for anyone who wants a nice UI. It can take hours setting up it, but the result is just so much nicer. Well, I should just give one example. I need to go up and get a quest. Well, I can talk to this dude. Basically, one of the examples I could take, I have moved the quiz dialogue and the quiz complete tab and all that crap to a larger size, and also moved it to further out of the screen. I like to have the quiz UI looking big and moved out of the way when I'm handing in or completing quests, whatever. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite UI. I almost think add-on. Hide Blizzard is just amazing if you really want to get a detailed UI. All these leap data broken things, I'm not even sure what they're for. Honestly, they're like an add-on development framework that kind of works for Ace 3. I have always just kind of went with it and installed it. Mesquite, Darien, Mesquite, Sleek. These two are add-ons, plugins for Mesquite. Mesquite adds a customized font, kind of shadows to your Bartender frames. It just makes it look nicer. I like to use, I think I use Darien right now. I like Mesquite Darien to make my bars look nicer. Master Plan is another Garrison add-on. Mix Scrolling Battle Combat Text. This one is very nice. I actually just installed it recently and I've been enjoying it. It just makes all the, well, all the floating combat text much different, and you can move and customize it to however you want. You can even make, like, say if you are getting a proc of something, say I just got clear casting proc there, you can make it so when you get procs you can play a sound. That's very handy if you like not just text but also getting alerts to something. So yeah, mixed scrolling combat text is definitely superior to Blizzard's own scrolling text. Move anything. Just have to think here. Yeah, move anything. Wait, move anything. That was actually the add-on I just talked about before. Hide Blizzard is this. This hide Blizzard is where you can hide anything from, well, macro text to even just buttons, even the minimap or special frames, the player and whatnot. Move anything is definitely the add-on I just talked about before. So yeah, that was stupid. Just forgot about the name. Need to Know is a very good add-on if you want to track cooldown procs. Nowadays it's probably a bit outdated add-on because weak auras exist, but I use this one to proc different trinkets and other things. So yeah, I like to use Need to Know, but it's kind of like an old outdated add-on because there are better options like weak auras nowadays, but I still use Need to Know a bit. OmniCC, it just makes a cooldown on your bars for abilities. Pretty simple add-on, not much to talk about there. Outfitter is a very nice add-on as well for different outfits. I have one for cat form PvE, feral PvP, fishing, healing PvE, and then tanking. Very lightweight add-on, and I find it that it's better than the Blizzard default wardrobe. So yeah, I use this one over the default. Postal is probably the best mail add-on. It just makes handling and sending loads of mails much faster. So get Postal if you're playing the auction house or in general just sending mails often. Prat is my chat add-on. This one makes my chat much better than the default Blizzard one. I really can't only say good things about this add-on. It's very good. Preform AV Enabler, that was a thing in the past where you used it to sign up to battlegrounds in a large raid group. I miss back in TBC and Wrath of the Lich King, you didn't need these add-ons to sign as a raid, but nowadays you do. Blizzard broke premates, that sucks, so this add-on kinda helps on signing if you're doing raid PvP for battlegrounds. Quartz replaces the default cast bar. It's amazing good add-on. You can't really go wrong with Quartz if you want a cast bar add-on that is much better than the default. Recount is obviously damage meter. Everyone knows about Recount, but not many people maybe also customize it with colors and whatnot. Recount can really be looking pretty nice if you take your time to change the colors and fonts and whatnot. Scrap and Scrap Merchant is very good for selling grey items and whatnot. I can just quickly go to a vendor, if I can even remember where there is one.
Need something?
No.
Safe travel.
Oh yeah, that's a vendor here. Basically, the Scrap add-on just adds a little icon down here and then some options. Very good add-on for selling junk, and it's very lightweight. You almost don't even have to set up anything when you install it. Shadow Uniframes, I can just quickly showcase this. Lock frames. This just kinda gives customization for better frames than the default one. You can customize the frames to however you like. It takes a long time to set this up if you make it look nice, but the result is awesome. This is how my frames looks as well. You give a nice little 3D icon of yourself and whatnot. So yeah, Shadow Uniframes is very good, but there are many add-ons like it. TD Plates is great for better than default FRIP health bars. I just quickly go to, I can even show that it tracks bleeds on top of my, actually it doesn't. I thought it did that, maybe I haven't set it up to that. But basically this add-on has a lot of customization for your bars where you can see health. It takes a long time to set it up, but it's a very good add-on. Tomtom is just good for tracking different things. I don't really use it right now, but it's very good for different things like tracking. Weak auras. This one is a very hard add-on. Usually most players will just copy a string and have it set up that way. Basically all these things now on my screen are all weak auras. I have different things like for tanking and normal cat. So yeah, all these little things here on my screen now is all weak auras. It's hard to explain, but basically you copy a string and then you maybe do a bit of customization yourself, resize and whatnot. It's a very good add-on, but it takes a lot of understanding to kind of make it work. Deadly boss modes as the last add-on, not much to say about this. I just really like it for the different customization, and you can move the frames pretty good. I can just quickly go in now and show under options. Let's see what's there. So that's how I have it right now, but you can move it to however you like. And I think that's about it. I have a lot of add-ons and it does take a lot of time to set up a UI the way you like it, but the result is just superior to the default, and it just gives you so much options in games. But of course, not everyone likes using add-ons, but I really can't live without it, and that is why the add-ons has just grown on me over the years when I've been playing WoW. Anyways, I hope you found it useful, and maybe you will install some of these add-ons yourself. So, yeah, goodbye.